we try to do in the real one. Visit ncpc.org to learn more about how we can protect our children. That's ncpc.org. A message from the U.S. Department of Justice, National Crime Prevention Council, and the Ad Council.
This is Hillsdale Daily News sports editor Randy Castro, and you're listening to Time Out with Andy Brown on WCSR.
He is the prosecutor of defense, offense, and goalkeeping. He's with us tonight, Neal Brady. Neal, how you been, my friend?
Andy, very, very good. Thank you for inviting us.
Oh, I'm thrilled to have you guys in. You guys are having a great season. Congratulations.
Thank you. We have been playing well. Our team is a humble and strong team. We like to come out and play hard against every opponent. And we're trying to put a beautiful product on the field. That's the main thing. Play soccer the way it was meant to be played.
Neal, I didn't know that you were a soccer coach. Can you give us, the listeners who are tuning in right now, a little bit about your background in the game?
Sure. I played soccer at Alma College for 4 years. And after that I played some club ball. And when Hillsdale Academy needed a soccer coach, I jumped in. That was about 8 or 9 years ago, and I've been coaching ever since, except for 2 years when Mike Harner was a coach, and Mike did a fine job. And this year we have some exceptional athletes, some great players, and we're now able to play the game in a beautiful way, in a way that is worth watching. Mm-hmm. Soccer in high school can often looks like pinball, and it's kind of random. And soccer isn't really meant to be played that way. It's more like basketball, actually, where people pass to one another in a defined way. And if the game starts looking like pinball, then you're doing something wrong.
We're speaking with Neal Brady and the Hillsdale Academy Colts. To give some context to what we're talking about, your team is rated third in the state. You're 10-2-1. You've already basically claimed the ISL championship. Now, James was trying to figure this out, but he was thinking if you could beat Blissfield next week, you'd take that title outright. Is that right, or have you already done that?
We've already done that.
Oh, congratulations. A league championship. Is this the first one?
Yes.
Well,
yeah.
That's incredible, guys. Really, really cool. And to go 10-2-1 is really something. A 9-1 win over Lansing Christian. I watch soccer during World Cup, and there's a lot of 0-0 games or 1-0 games. I mean, 9-1. That's a serious score to drop on somebody.
Against Clinton? Lansing Christian we play on Friday, but
gotcha.
we played Clinton.
Even so, 9 goals, that's pretty good, huh?
Well, actually, you're right, Andy, in the sense that it's difficult to score against a team that is packing 10 guys in the box. And quite often, if a team wants to play defensively, they're going to prevent even good teams from scoring just simply by virtue of having 10 guys behind the ball. It's difficult even for good teams to score, but our game plan is to make small passes to work the ball in deftly and then take shots that are accurate.
Can you introduce this crew that you brought with you tonight?
These are my 4 seniors. Peter Sullivan, our goalie. Daniel Karlovich plays left mid. Sawyer Moss plays attacking mid, and holding mid is Eric Lisney.
So what does holding mid mean?
That means that he plays a little bit more defensively, theoretically, but quite often he gets up there offensively.
Eric, you jump up into the zone and try to score a little bit too, huh?
Yeah, I do.
Hey, why not, huh?
Yeah.
Why not? Do you try to kick it in or head it in or whatever the opportunity presents itself?
Whichever opportunity presents
I love
itself.
it.
Andy, I can tell you know a lot about soccer.
I don't. I really don't. I watched the World Cup a little bit this year, and that's about it. But the thing is, I don't want to just have football on every week. We want to get everybody represented. And when I was reading about how well your team was doing, I wanted to bring you in because it's exciting for our area. maybe people can learn a little, like me, can learn a little bit more about high school soccer, having not been around it a lot. Sawyer Moss, front page Hillsdale Daily News. This is big time, Sawyer. You're getting some ink here today, huh?
Yep.
Congratulations. Tell me
you.
about your season.
Well, like Coach said, we're just trying to play beautiful soccer. We're 10-2-1, and we're just trying to work the ball, play well, and basically thanks to the outside mids, especially Eric, I get great assists from them, and I just finish it. So definitely thanks to my teammates. That's where my goals come from, and we're just trying to play as a team and work well together.
Yeah, for sure. And are you tallying up some record goal numbers this year, Sawyer?
I think so.
But goals aren't what it's all about, right? You also have to play D and have a good netminder and all the rest of it, right?
Oh, yeah.
I mean, it's a real team sport.
Definitely.
I would rather win a beautifully played game 1-0 than an ugly game 8-0.
All right, Peter, what does Coach mean by the term beautifully played? What's he talking about?
He's talking about good soccer, with skill, and everything has a purpose, and working that to score goals.
If it's too random, in other words, the pinball theory, if it's too random, then it can't be beautiful, but for the soccer purposes. And so what we try to do is, as Peter said, make every pass have a purpose. It's going to somebody's feet, or it's going to a space that someone is going to run onto.
Yeah, for sure. Just anticipating and all the rest of it. Where's home? Where's your home field or your home pitch, if you will?
We play on the lower fields at the college.
Oh, right on.
And the IM college people occupy that quite often around the same time that we are, but the districts will be played there as well.
Oh, cool.
We have the Division IV districts for our area, and every once in a while the football team will practice down there, but I don't think they do yet this year because they don't have any more natural service games.
I want to throw this out to the players, and anybody can jump in here. What's a typical Coach Brady practice like? What do you do during a practice time?
Well, we start out with lots of stretching, get really loose and stuff, and then a lot of passing drills, get our feet ready for the ball. That's working with the beautiful soccer to always good passes on the ground, solid. And then we go into typical views, whether sometimes we split into defense or offense, sometimes we focus on one or the other, but always working on the basic skills and playing as a team.
You got to be in decent shape to play soccer, yes?
Yeah.
So is it just regular sprints, or do you get your conditioning by playing the game?
We do a lot of sprints.
I think you would need to. I tell you, a few years ago I had 1 million, I'm exaggerating, maybe 19 exchange students at our school at Camden Frontier, so we set up a soccer match. And for a couple of weeks I ran a little bit and kind of dorked around in the backyard. We went out there and played soccer, and there were some European players, high school kids, but played a lot of soccer. About 3 minutes into the match, I needed to go lay down. I mean, the amount of conditioning that has to go into what you guys are doing is incredible to be able to sustain. How long is one of your high school soccer matches?
It's 40 minutes each half, so 80.
So that's 80 minutes of running, essentially.
Yes, theoretically. And the thing is, if you're walking, then you're not playing the game.
Right.
If you walk on Coach Brady's grill.
Yeah, you're walking on Coach Brady's grass. That's what I tell him.
I'm inferring that that's looked down upon.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, okay.
And so in order to be moving the whole game, you have to be in shape. In order to be in a position to get a pass, you have to move. And if you're not in shape, you can't do that. So I've been making him run a little bit.
Well, yeah, it sounds like a good deal. Take us into the future. What's left for the regular season, and tell me how the playoffs work for your squad.
Well, Friday we play Lansing Christian. That'll be at home, and that's supposed to be a big game. the guys are going to treat it like every game. They're going to come out hard, and we want to play hard in every game, regardless of who it is we play. Lansing Christian, however, happens to be the second-rated team in the state, and we're the third.
Sounds pretty fun.
It is. It's going to be interesting. We play Blissfield at Blissfield the following Monday, and then October 7th we play at Hillsdale High School. That'll be under the lights. Game starts at 7 o'clock. The ISL, which is the league that we've won outright, that tournament is going to be that Saturday, October 9th. And we finish up the regular season against Coldwater, which is a good team, October 14th. Then we go into district play Monday, October 18th.
I can't thank you guys enough. I know you're whipped from another day at school and practice tonight, and to come in here, we sure appreciate you guys being here.
Thank you very much,
And
Andy.
October 7th is a week from Thursday night, if I'm not mistaken. And that's at Hillsdale High School under the lights, right?
That's correct.
That sounds like an opportunity for our listeners to go watch some soccer right there.
We hope
that would be a lot of fun, wouldn't
it?
it?
It'll be
you
a
get
lot
a
of
decent crowd at your games?
Not really.
Well, that's what we're working on tonight.
Yeah, I think that anyone who likes to watch soccer should come out and watch us play.
We're going to go in overtime. I don't want to miss the Tiger pregame, but Peter, does that, because you're a good basketball player, which is more of a mainstream sport in our area, is that different for you in soccer? It doesn't maybe get the same attention that football gets. Is that frustrating for you, or does that really not matter?
I enjoy soccer a lot. It really doesn't make a difference to me. It's all about competing to me.
You love to get out there and play.
Yeah.
And you guys are playing really well. Congratulations on the season, the league championship, and good luck the rest of the way. Thanks, guys. Hillsdale Academy Soccer, kind enough to join us tonight. Our Timeout Show is brought to you by our friends from Coach B's Driving School. Don't forget, check out Coach B's schedule online at CoachB'sDrivingSchool.com. The schedule is also posted at the high school offices in Hillsdale, Jonesville, Reading, and Homer. Mention you heard our ad on the Timeout Show. Mention our guest was Neal Brady and the Hillsdale Colts, and that you heard it on September 28th, and you'll get $25 off the Segment 1 class. Find out more at CoachB'sDrivingSchool.com or call Coach B at 425-2614. Coach B's Driving School, serving Hillsdale, Jonesville, Reading, and Southwest Jackson County.
They needed last night. Oh, not only that, didn't get the hitting with men on base, but with the big man going tonight, Max Scherzer. You always feel good about him.